I grew my YouTube channel to 1 million subscribers in less than 3 years. We hit 100,000 subscribers in 20 videos. I've worked with world-class entrepreneurs to help them grow their channel too. I've now spent 8 years full-time obsessing over YouTube. And this is everything I know in 44 points. Enjoy. Number 1, a channel's value is determined by the width and its depth. The width is the amount of people that you reach. The depth is the amount that you impact that person when they watch. Everyone focuses on width, but depth is actually harder to do. That naturally grows the amount of people that you reach as well. Number 2, the invisible metrics of YouTube matter the most. It's not subscribers, it's not views, it's energy per upload. It's dollars that you generate per view. It's the impact and how much people love the content that you create. Don't follow the metrics that are the easiest to measure. Follow the ones that matter the most. Number 3, people overtalk optimization, but they undertalk positioning. YouTube is a highly competitive space. Having a high quality title, thumbnail, and hook isn't enough to stand out. You have to think, what makes you different, and lean into that. Number 4, be aligned on scope. The average numbers of videos required to hit 10,000 subscribers is 418. Know what you are signing up for. Because it may be a lot of fun, but you cannot have a baby in 1 month if you get 9 women pregnant. So align your expectations accordingly. Rule number 5, ideas have got the most leverage on growth. On the 6th of February 2019, I uploaded this video. It generated 500 subscribers. Just 3 weeks later, I upload this video. It generates 300,000 subscribers. Identify which ideas are going to grow your channel the most and create those. This is how you unlock asymmetric growth on YouTube. Rule number 6, the best way to get the best ideas is to have lots of ideas. You can never have too many ideas. Number 7, make a conscious energy to ignore the crickets. The smallest of crickets can make the most deafening noise. Make sure you're okay with them. Your job as an entrepreneur is to manage your own psychology. So find peace in the process of excellence, even when speaking to an empty crowd. Number 8, Ikigai and hedgehog concept. Bear both of these in mind. Have an idea of where you can be best in the world. You don't have to be there yet. You just have to inch towards it with each upload. If you aren't aiming at where you can be best in the world, you're losing to someone who is. Number 9, founders fail from fatigue, not from starvation. Manage energy, keep things light, have fun. You know, this is your opportunity to speak your message to the world. Do not be weighed down by the lack of progress and how hard it is to create. Get it out, have fun, flow. Number 10, measure growth rates, don't measure growth numbers. So going from 20 views to 30 views may not seem enough, but it's 50% growth. Sounds a lot more. Measure the rate of growth, not the raw numbers, as a way to maintain energy. Number 11, link YouTube to other areas of life's objectives. Communication skills, furthering your ability to express ideas. Connections. Maybe it's not sales and views, but it's people that watches the content that you can work with in the future. Future employees. Your life improves not just at the end of YouTube success, but throughout the journey. Bear that in mind and you will maintain better energy. Learn by doing wherever you can. Film harder videos, film with better lights, test new things. Right now, we just got a little aperture to light up the plaques. When we started creating content, we didn't have this light here on the left. This light, I think, was fairly new as well. This is the first time I'm using the teleprompter thing. So the best way to learn is be inside the arena, not on the sidelines. Learn through action whenever you can. Number 14, tap into God. If you create from a sacred place of impact, you're going to fly past the people that are trying to increase the cost of acquisition users. Don't try and create YouTube just because you've got to. Do it because you get to do it. Tap into this higher power, however you define it, and get the truest message that you want to out into the world. Number 15, $10 million is a generation inflection point for your family and for every generation of your family to come. On YouTube, it's kind of cool. The perceptions of financial success are done. 18-year-olds are building billion-dollar companies. There is a race to the top. Don't try and be better and bigger than everyone else. Just try and be different. Think about your platform positioning as much as anything else. Where can you be best in the world? What feels like play to you, but work to others? For me, that's talking about YouTube, that's exploring my own ideas around YouTube and putting it down on a video. I could do that all day, every day, and have an amazing day. What is your version of that? And do more of that. Number 17, not all views are created equal. Views are like calories. Sometimes you can reach 700 calories, but they're empty from a burger. Some views are worthless, others can change your life forever. Optimize for those views. Number 18, there are good dollars and there are bad dollars, and not all dollars are created equal. Very good point. Number 19, the good dollars deepen the relationships with your audience and enhance the reputation that you have. The bad dollars do the opposite. When Logan Paul did his NFT project, he may have made $3 million from the process, but he had 25 million views from CoffeeZilla created about his scam and thousands of comments saying Logan Paul is scum. So yes, he made revenue, but his relationship and reputation was tarnished. These were bad dollars. Optimize for good dollars, not bad dollars. The best entrepreneurs on YouTube do not grow despite monetizing. They grow because they're monetizing, and they use the revenue that they generate from YouTube to fuel faster growth and better content. 21. YouTube's most powerful asset is its depth, yet no one talks about this. Instead of just asking, how do we get more views? Think about what we can do to connect with each view more. And if I'm being honest, that's what I struggle with, How do I connect with you, the viewer? It's not a science, it's an art. There's human connection that I'm trying to establish through speaking to an electronic box designed in Japan. It's a bit of a strange concept, but this is what we need to do on YouTube. Number 22, being liked. It's a bit of a strange one, but it's very important. So when asked about what is required for a streamer to be world-class, the founder of Twitch didn't say they know the platform inside out, they are extremely strategic. He said, are they entertaining and do people like them? Are you a likable character online? And I think you may be a likable character outside when you go into events, when you connect with people, but can you show that self to the camera that other people to connect with? Are you liked? Are you likable? Number 23, repetition is persuasive. The core fundamentals do not change. Your core foundations of what has driven your success in entrepreneurial life hasn't really changed that much. So after 5 videos talking about it, you may be going, what else do I say? Say it again, say it in a different way. So don't be put off repeating your key message, because that's what people need to hear. Which leads me on to my next point. 24, the creator gets exhausted of their message before the consumer gets tired of listening to it. The first time I recorded that, I did a cough because my voice hurt from this video. So I'm tired of the message, but hopefully you're not tired of hearing it. Rule number 25, if you have to compare with where your favorite creators started versus where they are now. Colin and Samir started with lacrosse breakdown videos. Cody Sanchez had an AirPod in her ear for one of the earliest videos. If you have to compare, do so with where they started, not where they're at. It's a lot less daunting. Number 26, to earn the click is cool, to watch is even cooler, but to act, that is king. Information can help transformation, however, action is the thing that causes it. If you can get someone to move and act and implement the information in real time, that is where you win. Presence over performance. So how do you be your most authentic, true self? The best speaker, the most engaging, the most connecting. That is not the most you. You have to be yourself. When you try and speak good on camera, it's like you're putting a suit over yourself. It's like a little film of plastic. People want to see the you. They don't want to see the suit version of you. Number 29, you want to create a fountain channel, not a drain channel. So you want to be, if you're hating every aspect of YouTube, you're doing it wrong. You want to be buzzing for the whole process. You want to get on the whiteboard, throw down ideas. You want to be excited to work on the video planning process. You want to be excited to review the videos. You want to be excited to be improving. If you're doing YouTube and it feels super heavy and super tight, you're doing it wrong. that is draining your energy as an entrepreneur, which is one of the most important things you have. So have YouTube be a fountain of energy and not a drain of it. So you will not win if you do not enjoy it. Rule number 30, the consumer of the content feels the energy that the creator felt as they created it. So if you love your content, then they are way more likely to love it as well. If you feel tight and a little bit anxious and not fully 100% there, they're going to feel that little bit of reservation. So show your full self, be authentic, because the viewer will feel how the creator felt when they created the content as the viewer when they consume it. You know what I mean. The revenue is created in the overlap between the content and the offer. The revenue is not created with content that gets millions of views. The revenue is not created when the offer is amazing. It is the overlap of the two. Number 32, and again, no one's really talked about this one. You want to manage energy as well as performance. If you were doing a marathon, you wouldn't have a sprint. You'd have a look around, you'd enjoy the journey. You'd take the scenic route. You'd enjoy the marginal levels of improvement. Take the scenic route, manage your energy. Number 33, tap into wonder. So no generation in human history has ever had this opportunity before. The number one problem of the 99 generations that came before you in the family was, will they have enough calories to eat? Yours is views on your YouTube channel to grow your business. What a beautiful problem to have. Number 34, find your edge. So what are you going to love more than everyone else? Because you are operating in the most competitive space in the world. So you need to be different, not just better. Number 35, and it's a little bit of a weird one, but bear with me. You want to aspire to be a deathbed creator. My dream, and I know I have lived a great life, is if I'm 90 years old and I'm on my deathbed and I'm recording a video, 90 lessons I wish I knew when I'm 20 that I know at 90. And halfway through, I die. Because if I'm doing that, I know I've been talking and working within YouTube for my whole career. And not just, if you're doing that at 90, you've had a great career because it's been so much fun doing YouTube. That is where the returns of YouTube will come. This is an asymmetric compounding game. So Warren Buffett was worth $12 billion at the time he was 65 years old. By the time he was 95 years old, he was worth 150. So if you quit at 50 or 60 or in 3 years, you've seen less than 1% of the returns that you'd get if you're still going on your deathbed. So sounds a bit weird, but aspire to be a deathbed creator. Number 36 is a growth strategy is a bad growth strategy if it doesn't have a monetization strategy. Do not obsess over views if you're not making any money. Come on, we know this now. Number 37, the benefits of a YouTube channel are like an iceberg. So everyone talks about revenue, everyone talks about sales, everyone talks about demands that you're building in the YouTube channel. But what they don't talk about is the partnerships that come from this, the hiring opportunities, the talent that is packed into all of those views as well. And some of the best benefits of YouTube are not what you are even considering right now. So the benefits of YouTube is like an iceberg. There's so much that you don't see under the hood. Number 38, the largest oak trees start from the smallest acorns. Plant the seeds, water the seeds, nurture the seeds, and be patient. Number 39, expect to fire yourself every 2 years. Don't upload videos, don't create the thumbnail, don't script the videos even. Don't do anything you were doing 2 years ago is your goal as a YouTube creator. And if you are, you're not growing as fast as you can. Number 40, nearly done now, guys. The source affects the message. So you want to update your image as the resources grow. Adaptation is the key part of survival, and creators start when they're strong. And if they stay in that place and do not evolve, then they're going to die. So adaptation is a key part of survival. You need to update the source of the message. You need to update yourself as you're delivering your message. Number 41, learn the science of YouTube, but don't forget the art. So the titles, thumbnails, hooks, editing, all of this is kind of important, but everyone focuses on the science, the data side of things, but they don't really think about the art of creation and the beauty of creation. And so I think the magic of YouTube happens when you combine the science, when you're following the rules of YouTube, but also the art and the creation and the message and the beauty of that. Number 42. Earlier I said ideas have got the most leverage on growth, but now formats have got the most leverage on ideas. How many times did hot ones ever worry about how to title this video? How many times did Amelia de Moldenberg spend on what to film next? Never. Ideas have got the most leverage on growth, but formats have the most leverage on ideas. Number 43. You have to enjoy YouTube. YouTube is amazing at lead generation. It's amazing at reputation building. It's amazing at launching something and building huge trust. But if you don't enjoy making YouTube videos, if you don't enjoy the process of planning out a video and filming a video and reviewing the edits, go and do something else. Finally, number 44, make people feel. People use YouTube during flat moments of attention, like eating lunch or the end of a hard day. They won't ever use YouTube when there's like peak energy of emotion, when they're hiking and they've got this beautiful sunset. No one's saying, let's watch this vlog. They're in the moment. Maybe they're filming the thing, but they aren't consuming the content. So when people are feeling flat and tired, make them feel something, inject them with energy. Don't just focus on intellect, focus on emotion as well. It's not as easy, it's a bit more artistic versus scientific, but if you can control someone's emotions, if you can inject emotion, that's where you win.